What up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in Cleveland at Xhibition with two-time NBA All-Star, Isaiah Thomas.
The 13s, I had my first college dunk in these.
Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Gonna see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Isaiah, the Book of Isaiah, Players Tribune. One of my favorite episodes is the second episode. Your dad's in it a lot. And you know, you see him, he has the Rolex, he has some chains. He grew up in Inglewood, California. Do you get a lot of your swag from him?
Yeah, I mean, he was the first guy that I really looked up to. He always had some Air Maxes or some Jordans on, and then he always had gold jewelry on. So when I got older, my swag kind of got formed from watching him when I was younger.
Growing up in Tacoma, Washington, what were the sneaker stores like out there, and were you buying a lot of sneakers? Did your dad keep you fresh?
My dad, I mean, I would have basketball sneakers. My dad would buy me sneakers. My mom would. We didn't have that much money, so when I got older, I had kind of the fake Jordans. I had.
Really?
But they were all, I mean, they looked real when I was younger, but I mean, I was a kid that always had a nice pair of shoes on, though, whether it be some Jordans or some Nike Up-Tempos. That was my favorite shoe. I mean, I like all types of Nikes and Jordans.
Isaiah, you talked about your dad wearing Air Maxes growing up. We see a lot of 2017 releases that made news. What are some of your favorites here?
My favorites, I mean, my Jordan favorites are the ones. So the ones, if I put some jeans on, I could rock the ones with anything. My dad always would wear these, the Air Maxes, which a lot of them came out this year, and I got most of them.
Yeah.
And also these ones right here.
97s.
The 97s. My dad would always rock these when I was younger, and I always told myself when I got older, I would always have a pair. And they're like one of the most comfortable shoes. So
definitely.
Air Maxes, Jordan 1s are my favorite, my go-tos when I gotta look nice for something.
Isaiah, shoes have stories. We're in the Jordan section. Do you remember any specific moments in your life that the Jordans remind you of?
I mean, the 11s are probably the most historical Jordan. So, I mean, everybody loves the 11s, no matter what color it comes out. The 13s, I had my first college dunk in these. We was playing Oregon too, so they were like University of Oregon colors
Nike
at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
The 4s, I remember, I mean, the 3s and 4s are my favorite Jordans. So the 4s, my first Sports Illustrated cover in college, I had the all black ones of these. So.
Wow.
And I think I had wore these in college, the white ones as well. So, I mean, when it comes to the 3s or the 4s, I've always been a fan.
All day. Your kids for school, do you buy them a lot of shoes? Are they crazy into it?
I mean, my kids love shoes. So whether it be basketball shoes or Jordans, they've always liked LeBron's shoe. They've always liked Kevin Durant's shoe. Steph Curry got a good shoe for kids. Even Kyrie Irving got a nice shoe that they like wearing. So I try to have them have a few options for when the school year starts.
I hear. As long as you're not playing the team that night.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to wear.
Like, they just packed up to go back to Washington. I'll meet them in San Francisco. They tried to pack some KDs. They can't.
Nah.
You can't wear those because we played them on Christmas. So.
PJ Tucker wore off-white ones to play in. Yeah. Would you ever do that?
Nah, but PJ, I've been a teammate of PJ, so I know he's capable of wearing anything. Anything that's out, he'll wear it. Even though if he'll just wear it for the picture and take them off. So he's a guy that'll wear anything, but I can't wear the ones when I they're too flat.
One game, you were a little superstitious. I think you were playing the Warriors.
Yeah.
First half, you went scoreless. You changed shoes, and then the next half, 22 points.
Yeah.
Will you do that again this season if that happens?
Oh, I always do that. I mean, if the half isn't like I want it to be, I always have an extra couple pair in the back, just see if they got some buckets in them. So, and more than likely they do.
Yeah, that was the quote. These shoes didn't have any buckets.
They didn't, so I might have gave them to a ball boy or something. Those was done with.
Isaiah, you love playing in Kobe sneakers.
Yeah.
What about those do you really like?
Kobe's my favorite player of all time. So his sneakers, especially when he went low top, it like fit my game. Like I'm a small guy that got to move and cut, and the low tops are perfect for me. So gotta support the best player to ever play.
And even though he's retired, can we expect you to play in those this season?
Yeah. So I'm Team Kobe. So me and DeMar DeRozan are the ones his shoe collection going, awesome. And going strong at that. So I got some flavors this year.
You tweeted a couple days ago, you know, KD has his signature shoe, LeBron has his signature shoe. You had a PE last year, a Nike PE, the Hypershift.
Yeah.
What would yours look like? And are you waiting for the day that you get a signature sneaker?
Yeah, one day I'll get it, hopefully soon. I don't know what mine would look like, honestly. I know it'd be a low top though. Okay. I'm a low top type of guy. I like the feel of low tops, how light they are, and if I ever do get a sneaker, it'll be low top, something similar to the Kobe's.
We see LeBron's new on-court shoe, but the retros are coming out. Do you remember when these came out and now you play with him?
Yeah, I remember actually me and my best friend Eric, I had the black ones and he had the white and black ones, the first ones that came out. So it's dope to see them coming back out because they're more fashionable than you thought when you first got them, because they were strictly basketball shoes, but you could rock some jeans with these because they look nice. So it's dope for him to be retroing his old shoes because he had a lot of nice ones when he was coming up his first couple years in the league.
Last pick in the draft, these shoes came out, and now you're playing with him, and your career has taken off, and two-time NBA All-Star. Is it surreal to be in this position that you are right now?
Oh, for sure. I mean, just to be able to play with arguably the best player to ever play. I mean, to learn from him and to see why he's so good and why he's striving for greatness like he always says. So it's like playing with the Allen Iverson or playing with a Kobe Bryant. So, I mean, he's definitely gonna make the game easier for me when I get back on the floor, but it's definitely something surreal and something you can't take for granted.
The Cavs are a very well-dressed team. Iman, JR, Tristan, LeBron, D-Wade, yourself. Yeah. Who do you think has the best style out of those guys?
The best style? Maybe Tristan or D-Wade.
Okay.
Iman does way too much.
He is a little crazy.
Shump does way too much. Bron keeps it simple. Bron's style is similar to mine. He has some nice stuff, but I mean, D-Wade's a little older, so he got the little mature clothes.
It's a good mix, though. It's a whole mix of, like, you know, usually you have a crew and it's like this guy does this guy does that. So you guys have a nice little crew.
Yeah, they be competing.
Yeah.
I just keep it simple. I wear all black, so I keep it light.
We talked about everything. Now's the easy part. You get to browse the shelves, pick up some shoes.
Yeah, that's the dope side of things.
Let's do it.
I need 11 in these. And I need these ones too. These is dope. I gotta get these ones too. These is retros.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I got you at 2079.43. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Of course, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, shop till you drop.
So, IT came through, told some great stories. Thanks so much for taking the time, man.
Appreciate it, man. I'll be back soon.
Make sure you check him out, balling on the court this season.